Employee benefits can be of great assistance to you both now and in the future, whether it's access to legal counsel or insurance to protect your family in the event of your death. Thus, it's imperative that you're able to maximize their potential so that you don't wind up with money or anything else on the table. Understand what's available. Many professionals are unaware of the many benefits offered by their employer beyond the occasional bonus. You may frequently have access to a wide selection of optional advantages that increase your financial security through your employment, but how will you find out they exist if you don't look into them or conduct your research? To get the most of your employee perks, you must first determine which ones are offered. Look for optional benefits that the employer provides and that the employee pays for. While you might not be able to use all of them, you should still be able to benefit from a handful that will give you and your family peace of mind. You must acknowledge that not all of these advantages will provide financial incentives while considering them. Even though having extra cash is good, you should consider the worth of different possibilities. When trying to create documents like your will, for instance, having access to a legal team at a subsidized rate might help you save a lot of money. It makes sense to use any accessible attorneys through your organization instead, given how much a lawyer may cost. Save money for matching programs. When it comes to retirement savings, many tech businesses will give you free money from your workplace. Your employer may match your 401k contributions up to a set percentage of your salary, often 1 to 3% if you have one. However, you won't be able to profit if you're making these contributions. I am aware that creating a budget on a salary can be difficult, especially if you have a family and live in a high-cost area. You must attempt to obtain as much of this free money as you can, though, as it's coming in. Even if you're unable to utilize all of your benefits each month, try to save some money so that your employer will match it. These contributions will accumulate over time, allowing you to draw more from your retirement account. Up to 75% of employees are not utilizing employer matching schemes, according to a recent study. Don't belong to that group. With that being said, if you're enjoying the video so far, do be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video with any of your friends and family who may be in need of the same kind of financial assistance. Utilize health saving accounts or HSAs. Many organizations are switching to high deductible insurance plans to help reduce costs. This implies that you'll have to spend extra out of pocket for medical care. Health saving accounts can be used in place of switching to a better plan, even though this isn't always possible. These accounts' main advantage is that the money grows tax-free. While the money is there, it must be used for medical expenses. But if you don't require it for your health, you could withdraw the money later with the tax-free gains. Flexible spending accounts or FSAs and health reimbursement arrangements or HRAs are further choices. Each plan has advantages and disadvantages, so you'll want to conduct some study first to understand the variations so that you can make the best decision at the end. Feel free to use various account alternatives if you can in some circumstances, especially if doing so would help you save money on your overall medical costs. Another thing to think about is that if you've used up your annual deductible, you may be eligible for free medical care until the deductible is reset at the start of the next cycle. Therefore, you can optimize your benefits by scheduling doctor visits in the interim if you know that your deductible is about to be met or has already been met. It's always advantageous to receive free health care, so why not benefit while you can? Look for preventative health benefits. Health insurance plans are now beginning to reward those who take further steps to maintain their health and lead active lifestyles. In other circumstances, simply joining a gym or taking part in a weight loss challenge is enough to reap the benefits. Why not receive some additional incentives from doing these things if you already are? If not, think about how they might affect both your health and well-being as well as your finances. Enroll in disability insurance. It's common to feel invincible when you're young and in good shape. However, since anything can happen, it's best to carry as much insurance as you can. If you suffer an injury that forces you out of commission, your employer's disability insurance may be able to assist you recover up to 70% of your wage. You'll be forced to rely completely on your savings if you don't have this insurance, so think about how long that will last. Examine the alternatives for both short and long-term coverage while looking at these plans. You can't rely on your money to last that long if you're out of work for a period, say several years for instance. You should think about whether you can pay your premiums before or after taxes. The advantages will be tax-free if you can cover them out of your net income when they eventually materialize. If you don't, you'll have to pay taxes on your insurance income, which might have a significant negative impact on your bottom line. You have little option if your employer pays the expenses, but it's still preferable to have it than not. Look for group legal plans. You should take care of a number of legal paperwork as a tech expert whenever you have the possibility. Your Advanced Healthcare Directive, which specifies who will make medical choices on your behalf if you're unable to, and powers of attorney should also be written. You should check to determine if you qualify for group legal plans because these documents will call for legal representation. This service, which is becoming more and more widely available, can help you save a lot of money on legal bills. Use these services whenever you can and always get this paperwork prepared as quickly as you can.